Hi, good morning children. You might have read the story HOREGALLU by Suthamurthy. It's an exemplary for anecdotes. Anecdotes, as we have discussed earlier, it's a depiction of a minor narration of an incident happened to you or someone else. Such narrations can be interesting, inspiring, and thought-provoking. So, narration is a written or spoken account of an event or series of events. Now, we shall discuss some characteristics of narration and we will do some examples on narration. In order to catch the attention of the readers, the narration should be interesting, inspiring, and thought-provoking. Narration should meet the following criteria. It should be interesting. It should have a definite structure, a perspective or voice of the story, sequence your ideas, setting or backdrop, create an engaging topic word, necessary details and observations, reflections, and finally, conclusion. It should have a definite structure, a beginning, a middle part, and a perfect ending, and it should be relevant to the context. Voice of the narration or the perspective should be clear. It can be first-person narration as the character is telling the story. The words like I, me, or we are used. Second-person narration, the words like you and yours. Third-person narration like he, his, or their. Sequence your ideas to convey a meaningful message. Use one form of tense consistently throughout the passage, either past tense or present tense. Include the setting or backdrop, when it has happened, where it has happened, like that. Create an engaging topic word or sentence. In the story HOREGALLU by Suthamurthy, the word HOREGALLU holds special memories for the narrator as it is inextricably linked with her childhood memories as well as working at Mumbai office. Necessary detailing and minute observations should also be included. As in the story, Suthamurthy gives the readers a life-size picture of her grandfather, the banyan tree, and the villagers around the HOREGALLU. Your emotions, feelings, reflections should also be included, whether it is a pleasant one or an unpleasant one, whether you are happy over that. Lastly, the conclusion must be arresting and clear. It can be a surprise twist, simply a happy moment, or any special consequences or resolutions. As in the story HOREGALLU, that she says that be a HOREGALLU of someone who needs your presence. Let us save our beloved ones from depression. So, HOREGALLU is important in any journey as people around us carry many burdens and anxieties. Once in a while, we need to stop and put down the burden and rest. We have Swati sharing the worries and problems of Nomita to Ratna.
I'm Nomita. I want to share my problems with you. I hope you don't mind listening to my problems. I am married to Ajit. We live in his family house. It is a joint family. Yesterday, I had a quarrel with my husband. When I was about to take his clothes for washing, I found a letter crumpled and twisted. And when I opened it, I found that it was addressed to me and written by my mother. I could not bear that bad habit of Ajit. He always opened the letters addressed to me and never bothers to hand it over to me. It's really unbearable for me. Whenever I question this bad habit, he would either neglect it or would say it is his right to check my letters as a husband. He used to read those letters and leave it as such. Actually, I am born in a poor family. My mother is a widow. There is no one at our home to look after our family matters. So my mother always writes about her grievances and miseries in her letter. Whenever she needs money, she writes letter demanding financial help as there is no one to share our problem. Ajit usually humiliates me for this. Yesterday, I really got angry that he used abusive language to attack me. In the spur of a moment, lit the angle of my sari to frighten him. He was really frightened. Ratna, as a housewife, that too in a joint family, I had no other choices. All other family members interfere in our matter. They make fun of us. Really, I am helpless. I can't share all these matters to my mother. She would be worried about my fate. Now she is happy as she got her daughter married to a wealthy family. She does not know anything about my plight. I am really sad that I can't help my poor mother. I am really helpless. If I had a job, I could have helped my mother. I hate my life like this. I don't have anyone to share such problems. When I could share all this to you, I feel much relieved.
Here we have Minha sharing her lockdown experiences during the pandemic.
The outbreak of deadly coronavirus, which originated in Wuhan, China, is spread well over 6 continents. Thousands of people have been infected and many people died. The spread of coronavirus was declared as a pandemic by WHO, the World Health Organization. In March 2020, COVID-19 had reached India. India was set under 21 days complete lockdown. I had never experienced such a lockdown period ever before, so I had no presumptions about it. Truth be told, the lockdown period provided me a long-awaited solace. I focused only on the brighter side. So now I'd like to share how I spent my time during this lockdown period. When lockdown was declared, I was in a chill mood. I spent the first few days like there was no schools ever after. And I watched YouTube videos and played computer games. I was very particular about washing hands and proper hand sanitization and wearing mask. The lockdown was announced in between my exams, so I got some more time to prepare for my exams. So I was very happy about its initial stage. As it continued, I turned to many other things. From a power-packed schedule, I got some leisure time. Slowly, I started doing yoga as an exercise to improve our strength, agility, and also it can improve our immunity too. Meditation also helped me to distress and relax. Then I turned to gardening. I tried to grow some plants in our garden. We got enough vegetables from our garden too. I decorated my room, some by indoor plants and all. And since quarantine started, my urge to experience new dishes also increased. So I tried to cook some more dishes as a helping hand to my mom. I got some quality time with my family as my sister had already reached from a college hostel. My father and brother were working at home, so we could spend our time together. I felt it strangely comforting and discomforting at the same time. I strongly believe that we were not stuck at the home. We were safe at the home. So what I have to say is, the world is closed for renovation. So there will be a great grand reopening soon. Thank you.
So students, as far as your exams are concerned, questions can be expected on narration. It can be about a memorable event from your life, or a day well spent with your family, or it can be your holiday memories or an awesome journey you had. Thank you.